Hey everyone. In this video, I want to talk to you about how to develop willpower. Now, willpower is one of those things that's going to make your life a whole lot better because quite often, our own worst enemy is our mind. And willpower will allow you to kind of conquer your mind in those very moments when you need it the most. We've all been there where we feel like giving up on something, we feel like quitting, we feel like being lazy and taking the easy way out. Willpower will help you push through those moments. They happen to all of us, and they're pretty much always going to happen, but when you have willpower, you'll be able to meet those moments head on and break right through them. So, how do you develop willpower? Well, the most important part here is basically to start kind of pushing and urging yourself to do those things that you don't want to do. And if you can, to even kind of urge yourself to do difficult things. So we've all encountered those moments where we don't feel like doing chores or even things that we know are really good for us, such as ridiculous as this sounds, psychologists have found that people will even not want to take medication that they know will help them out, that they've been prescribed by a doctor. They know the medication will help them, and they still won't want to take it consistently. So in those moments, just kind of push yourself to do the thing that you don't want to do. Have the courage to attack it head on. Now, I don't want to say you should force yourself, but it can help sometimes. So what will help you with doing this, with kind of pushing yourself to do these tasks more often that you don't want to do? Well, start kind of treating your thoughts, start training them in such a way that you basically become your own coach. So what does a coach do when they have a player who doesn't want to do something, even when the coach recognizes that the player is more than capable of doing it? In fact, they may have a lot of talent that they just don't see. The coach will basically become a sort of more motivational speaker for that player. They're going to tell that player, hey, look, you have more than what it takes to do this. I can see it. It's right there in front of me. You just need to start believing in yourself so that you can finally do it. You want to be like your own coach. So start having thoughts like that. Start backing yourself up with your own thoughts. I do this quite often and it helps a lot. It really does. So start cultivating that mentality of being your own coach and cheering for yourself and being your own motivational speaker when you don't want to do things. So one of the ways I practice this in my own life is I work out consistently, and there have been plenty of times where I don't feel like working out. And especially before COVID, when it was a lot more difficult because I would actually have to go to a gym to work out. Now I've been doing it at home, and that gets rid of a lot of excuses. But there were plenty of days where I didn't feel like going to the gym. So what I started doing is I started telling myself that those days were the most important ones. On the very days where I felt like not going to the gym the most, I would force myself to go. I would drive to the gym and show up because I knew that those were the days that were going to make or break me. If I gave in on those days, then I wasn't going to achieve my fitness goals. But I knew that if I pushed past that desire to just take the easy way out, I knew that if I practiced willpower, that's the way that I'm going to achieve my fitness goals. Because if you give in during those moments where you feel most like giving up, you're just going to condition yourself to do that every time it comes up. You're going to condition yourself to take the easy way out. You'll condition yourself to quit. So that's why it's most important to practice willpower in those very moments when you feel like giving up. You should push yourself to keep going during those moments. And I mean, it's helped a lot for me. I haven't missed a day of working out in God knows how many months. In fact, the only time I don't work out now is when I actually schedule a rest week, because your body does need it. It's important to rest. But other than that, I don't miss workout days. And that's the power of willpower, being your own coach. It helps so much when it comes to doing things that you normally wouldn't really want to do. And I encourage you to start practicing these things in your own life and seeing how amazing they are for getting you where you want to be. Anyway, I hope this video helped you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Arrivederci!